Some bikes, the longer you ride them, reveal more about their personalities. The more miles you put under the wheels, the more there is to discover and to fall in love with. This is my latest long-term test bike, the Harley Davidson Sportster Roadster. And the strange thing is that the very first time I rode it, I discovered everything there was to discover about it. In the last couple of thousand kilometers, it's taught me nothing new about itself, revealed no new hidden depths, and surprised me not one jot. This isn't a motorcycle that'll do that, and to be frank, that's exactly what Harley Davidson customers want. They want to know what they're getting with no surprises, and this particular American brand gives exactly that to them. Let's face it, the last time they tried something new was the V-Rod. It didn't really take off, and last year they stopped production. So this bike has not taught me anything about itself that I didn't already know. Although that's not quite true. It has taught me quite a lot, and unfortunately, it's not all good. As much as I like this bike, and I do, I have to balk at its complete lack of mechanical development over the last 60 years. I mean, the clunky gearbox, the ridiculous weight, the dismal power output, and the really undynamic chassis. Surely Harley could have updated it as they have the larger engine models in the range over the intervening years, with more powerful engines, smoother running, and, dare we say it, a chassis that handles. And then we get to the details, and for this I need the help of my never opinionated colleague, Mr. Matt Durrams, a man with endless patience and an ability to look at life through rose-tinted spectacles. Maybe.
I'd rather walk, man. That. You know what, Harry? Seriously, I don't want to swear on telly. I really don't want to swear, but I am properly.
Don't throw the helmet.
Let me say it, I'm pissed off. That is the most vile disgrace for a pillion seat I have encountered in 3 decades. I'm telling you, 30 years I've been riding motorbikes and getting lifts on them. I have never had anything so unpleasant, frightening, uncomfortable as that. You can't sit on it, mate. Number one, it's not big enough. For some strange reason, they've put a slope going backwards. There's nothing to hold on to as a pillion, apart from the rider in front. It's unforgivably hard. It's unforgivably shy. I mean, you saw me, I'm stood up at the lights. It's so incredibly painful. Whenever you come to it, I'm stood, no.
And as we were moving, you were getting quite intimate round my waist as well.
Thanks for that. I was trying not to, but that was just life or something else. So, no, honestly, I'm flabbergasted. How does that get out of the factory? Well, in fact, look, if you've never had a go on a bike and someone's offers you a go on this, you will never, ever, ever get on a bike again.
It would put you off for life, wouldn't it?
I'm telling you, it's that bad.
And look, I mean, another detail, these foot pegs, they are possibly the worst foot pegs.
Well, I have ridden it, and I quite like it on the front, to be honest. I think it looks great, but you're right, the little details, the foot pegs. Now, they've changed the riding position on this Roadster, haven't they?
Yes.
To pitch you forward a bit more or something. So I think they brought the foot pegs back a bit.
Yes.
But now it's impossible to come to a halt without the thing getting you in the calf or stabbing you in the other shin, or... So you basically come to a halt at a road, but you can put your feet out like this, so you don't stab yourself in the... honestly...
It is incredible that it's like they just fit something and then don't bother to test it.
No, and it comes out of the factory and, oh, did the foot peg stick in you? Oh, well, you can't sit on the pillion seat. Did anyone in the factory have a go? What are you doing? How in the 21st century can you make something so obnoxiously ineffective and dangerous? Harley, honestly, I reckon, much as I love many of their bikes, that's a disgrace. The whole thing's a bit of a disgrace, actually.
I've got to say, yes. I mean, it's old-fashioned, it's not really very technologically advanced, although, ironically, it's got self-cancelling indicators, which
work really well.
Which are the best self-cancelling indicators I've ever used on any bike. About 99.9% of the time, they work properly. It's incredible. And then you've got the keyless thing. You've just got a fob in your pockets.
Oh, well, OK, yeah, I know you're
Which-
painting it rosy. What about the clocks now? I can't see them in daylight. It's just a load of reflection.
Well, you're never going fast enough to need to see them, so that's fine.
Cheap shot, cheap shot.
Cheap shot, I know. But the thing is, I mean, Harley Davidson owners love this bike.
Yes.
Harley keep building it because it keeps selling.
Yeah, sure, but that doesn't excuse some of the rough
I agree.
arse.
And there's another problem with this bike,
Yeah.
which actually has nothing to do with this bike. The Harley Davidson Street Bob, which is a sort of, they've done away with the Dyna models. The Street
Yes.
Bob's the new, it's like a soft tail design. That's only about 20,000 Rand more expensive than this.
But that's the new Evo engine.
It's got the new
and-
Milwaukee 8 engine. It's a proper looking Harley. It's big, it's comfortable, it's powerful.
20,000 rand.
Only 20 grand more
So
than
this
this.
retails for what?
160 something. Oh, and then obviously you've got the accessories catalogue to throw in it
Yeah.
as well. But it's kind of, it's a bit too old-fashioned now to really
I
stack
don't
up.
mind the old-fashioned stuff. Look, it looks the part. It rides quite well from the front. You know, when you're riding it yourself, you just don't want to ever take a pillion. They should have chopped. There shouldn't be any attempt at a pillion seat. It should just have that single seat look to it.
Basically.
Because that honestly is a disgrace. I know I sound like I'm ranting on, but you want to have a go on it. Enough. In fact, I don't want to talk about it anymore, to be honest. I think I'll
Okay.
have a cup of tea and calm down. Back's killing me. Oh yeah, I'll make a call to the chiropractor.
Yeah.
Thanks, pillion seat. Pillion seat.